Hey everyone, my name is Georgiana Haynes, and today I'm going to be doing a video showing you some of the new products that I got from Avon's Espira line. It's a brand new line that technically hasn't launched yet, but as representatives we got a sneak preview of a few of the products. So if you saw my video a few months ago of my, I think it was my day one recap of RepFest, I shared some of the products that we got in our starter kit. But over the last few months, Avon has been sending us refills of the products that we first received in that initial kit at the Avon conference. So I've actually had a chance to use a few of these products for a few months, and today I wanted to share some more about it with you and also introduce the new products that I received in the latest shipment. So if you don't know, Avon Espira is going to be our new health and wellness line that's going to be launching in 2018. The products are not available yet, so don't go looking for them. It's not in the catalog, you won't see it. We don't have it yet for sale, but as representatives we got to preview this line and try it out for ourselves. So Espira is actually a health and wellness line. It's going to be featuring quite a few products that will be available, but the goals are to help, Avon has been a beauty company for years. It's always been about empowering people. So this is going to be a line that's going to be focused on bringing back your energy and helping to care to the internal beauty of our customers. So let me just read you a little bit about what the Espira line is all about. So Avon has created Espira to provide simple, proven solutions to boost and sustain your natural energy, so you can feel and look amazing and positively radiant. Our line of wellness products has been created with leading nutrition industry experts and is made from the highest quality ingredients. Our products are made with natural whole foods, and superfoods that are clinically proven to achieve fast, noticeable results. Plus, they're always free from artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives. So it's going to be a line that's exclusively by Avon and geared towards both men and women. So it's going to be products for a variety of ages, plus, both genders. So let me tell you a little bit about the products that I've got. As I said, I've introduced some of the products at RepFest. I did a really quick recap after we were introduced with it, but now that I've had a chance to sort of play around with the products myself, let's dive into it a little bit more. So Espira is basically built on these three pillars of wellness: restoring, boosting, and glow. So it kind of makes it easier. You know how it is. You walk into the health foods aisle or the vitamin store, and it's like shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves of products. You don't know what to use for what. Some of them are combined already. Some of them are separate. And you're like, if you're anything like me, you're like, I don't know where to even begin. So this sort of breaks it down into these three areas. So the first area is Restore, which is featuring items like the Daily Essentials, the Daily Multivitamin, which I don't have yet, hasn't been released yet, our Calm, and our Restful Sleep. The Boost line is more about revitalizing your body, maintaining your healthy metabolism, clearing out your system, controlling your hunger, boosting your energy, and providing nutritious fuel. Not that, I'm not going to call names, but you guys know the energy drinks that are just full of garbage. And to be honest with you, when we were in school, I did the coffee, I did the energy drinks, I tried it all, and there's always like this peak where you feel like you're just going to vibrate to pieces, and then you just kind of crash, and you're like, oh my gosh. So these are natural ways to boost your energy, and I have found, even for myself, when I do use natural products, I don't have that crash. I don't have that out of control energy, like I'm just gonna, fly to pieces, or my heart is gonna beat out of my chest, or like I could feel and hear my blood pumping through my veins. It's more of a gentle increase in energy where you're like, yeah, I kind of feel good, So that's kind of what Avon is going for here with their Boost. And the last line, I haven't gotten any previews yet, but I will be sharing them with you. But the last area of focus is Glow. So it's going to help your hair, your skin, your nails to look and feel its best by preventing damage and restoring your cells while you sleep. So the products that will be featured in that line are the Beauty Inside and Out system, the Protect and Strengthen system, and the Build and Restore system. So why don't I kind of dive in with you guys and share the the products that we've received so far. So as I mentioned, we have these daily essentials, and the ones that I have are women's daily essentials, men's daily essentials, and women's daily essentials over 40. So you have all three of these, like I said, male and female products, and a special line for women over 40, because we are different and our bodies need different things. So I like that they've separated a line. There's products for women, and then there's products for men, so it's specifically targeted to what we need for ourselves. So I've actually tested out the women's daily essentials. So let me give you some of the benefits. So it's basically, when you pop it open, your full daily nutrition pack. So everything you need is basically in this little packet. And it has a multivitamin, both for pre or postmenopausal, that's the 40 plus, and it has the omega-3 fish oil plus natural antioxidants from 50 fruits, plants, and veggies. Again, this is a natural line, so the benefits that you're going to be seeing are going to be coming from plants. Great for vegans, right? So here are the key benefits. First and foremost, it's to fill the nutritional gaps. So if you're like me, or hopefully you're not anything like me, but if you're close to what I am, then you see these gaps within your diet. For me, I've always had a hard time fleshing out full, well-rounded fruit and veggie diets. When we were in school, we did the food pyramid, and you're supposed to have, X portion of bread, and X portion of fruit, and X portion of fish. Mine is always out of whack, leaning more towards the meat. Fruits and veggies, not so much. So I've always struggled to get the health benefits from those items. So these will fill in the gaps in your diet by providing you with the foundation for the most important nutrients. So the most important nutrients will be provided in here, so that it kind of closes the gaps and provides the things that we tend to not get enough of in our diet. The second thing, as I mentioned, they're formulated with multivitamins, the ones that are essential to your needs. There are also minerals and herbs designed specifically for you. The ultra purified fish oil, that's this guy right here. We all love the fish oil. It has a full spectrum of omega-3 fatty acids to support a healthy heart, and they're the ones that are found in Atlantic salmon. So you guys know salmon is a really great source of omega-3. Lately on the news, there's been a lot of talk about making sure that you get your omega-3s, because there are so many benefits that come from it to help with the proper functioning of your body. So you've got your omega-3 in here, and you are ready to go. Also, there are antioxidants. So the antioxidants come from a variety of fruits and veggies, and they support your eyes, your heart, your cellular, and your immune system. So these are little packets that you have. For me, I feel like this is really convenient because, again, we don't really have a lot of time in our schedules. Like, I find myself sometimes just flying around. My family kind of jokes that I run around like a chicken without a head. My brother calls me a tornado because when I'm ready to go, it's like a whirlwind. Things are just coming together and flying all over the place, and I am here 1 minute and I'm gone the next. So my mornings, especially when I'm trying to get out of the house and prepare for my day, I'm trying to do breakfast and smoothies, and I still want to get the nutrients in my body. I want to eat healthy, but prior, a couple of months ago, I would, pick up a bagel and butter for breakfast, grab a Pop-Tart, a cookie, all these things that were not great for me, because of the ease of being able to just put my hand on it, take it out the door, and go with it. A lot of times my breakfast is had on the go, not just sitting around a dinner table or a breakfast table to, enjoy the orange juice and the coffee and the full meal with all my protein. So this is something that I can grab, and to be honest with you, I've actually just tried to remember to keep 1 or 2 in my purse at all times, because even to stop and pick up the packet, I forget sometimes. So I keep one of these in my purse so that when I get to work to have my breakfast, or when I'm having my lunch during the day, I can just grab a packet and have them. Prior to that, when I was trying to do my vitamins, there were like 3 or 4 different jars that I had to pop open, remember, what is taken with water, what is taken with food, what's a chewable gummy, what do I swallow whole. So with these, I just swallow what I need. I take it with my meals, and I'm good to go. So I really like the convenience of these packets, and I love the ease of knowing that everything that I need is in here. I've got my fish oil, I've got my antioxidants, and I've got my multivitamin. So everything that I need for the support of my body is in there. So the next item up is the Calm. So this is a Calm that we received, and it's a multivitamin stress relief supplement that helps prevent a state of calm, but it keeps a healthy and alert state of mind. So you guys know how important it is to keep your calm living in the city. So basically, if you ride MTA subway, this is the guy for you. So the key benefits of the Calm are that it provides natural non-drowsy stress relief. The key there for me is the non-drowsy, because again, we're running around, we want to keep our calm and keep our cool, but we have stuff to do. So we don't want to be taking naps on the side of the road whenever things slow down for us. The next thing is that it promotes focus, relaxation, and emotional well-being. It has L-theanine, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's a stress-fighting compound found in Japanese green tea that relaxes your mind. So again, going back to the natural items found in tea leaves. You guys know green tea, how great it is and how much great stuff it provides for your body. So we're getting back to the green tea to get the items that are used in here. It has a vitamin B complex that helps the body adapt to occasional stress. And someone else was telling me the other day, vitamin B is actually quite important for you. And lastly, adaptogenic herbs provide resilience. So there, the keywords in there: the stress release, the non-drowsiness, the resilience. So that's the Calm. And the Calm comes in these tablet type of gel caps. So again, you just grab one, take it, you're good to go. Second to last. So the next item we have is Restful Sleep. This is the one that helps your body heal, recover, and repair. You guys know how important sleep is. And if you're, again, like me, I'm going to be like the poster child for unhealthy living. But for me, I find it hard sometimes to get the full, I shouldn't even say sometimes, it's like all the time. I rarely ever get full 8 hours of sleep. There's either my mind is just racing, I'm, coming up with ideas, or I have so much to do that I'm just not getting to bed on time. And I've been trying for the last few months to get myself to bed at 10 o'clock, but I rarely ever get to sleep before 12 or 1 o'clock. So, restful sleep is one of the things that helps promote restorative restful sleep, because beauty sleep, how important getting enough rest is for you. So here are the key benefits. It's a non-habit forming natural supplement for restful sleep. Let me just stop right there, because a lot of people are concerned with taking things to help them sleep because they can get addictive, and you end up taking more and more. And I have a friend who was having trouble sleeping, so she started to take one of whatever it is that she was taking. And then, it worked for a few weeks, and then she found herself having to take 2 of them. And then, she was slowly increasing, and she was like, wait, this is getting out of control. What was happening here? So she totally got cut back, and she ended up, back on not sleeping. So this is a product that is non-habit forming, which is important for me, especially when taking anything. It gives you melatonin to promote tranquil sleep so that you can awaken refreshed and revitalized, because we know lying down in bed and tossing and turning for hours doesn't give us the rest that we need. We wake up in the morning feeling groggy and cranky. So we don't want that either. We don't want that drowsy feeling. We want to be well rested. It also contains magnesium, which promotes the production of tryptophan, which is associated with restful sleep. 5-HTP, which enhances the natural ability to produce serotonin, which helps obtain a calm, relaxed mood and a positive outlook. And lastly, adequate daily intake of magnesium is critical for muscle relaxation. So the magnesium is important for a variety of reasons, but it does help you with your sleep. So this is the item that gives you that. So lastly, I want to share, to be honest with you, this is the item that I was really the most excited about. aside from the multivitamin, because I know I just don't get my vitamins in my regular diet. But the next item was the plant protein powder. So this is the item that comes in two flavors. We have our chocolate and we have our vanilla. So I have been taking these two items, either one of them, every day since I received my first shipment, because as I mentioned earlier, I do smoothies in the morning, and I tend to add a little bit of protein. So let me share some of the benefits. So again, going back to the vegetarian, vegan protein powder, this is the item that doesn't contain milk, eggs, shellfish, fish, tree nuts, wheat, peanuts, soybean. Speaking of shellfish, I also want to do a side note for these. The what do you call it? Omega-3 oil doesn't give you that fishy aftertaste. It doesn't like stay in your mouth and come back to visit you. You know what I mean when you take the fish gel caps. Doesn't revisit you throughout the day, so you know, kudos to them on that. But so this is the plant-based protein powder. So if you're vegan, this is something that's okay for you to take. Like I said, no egg, no dairy. So if you can't do those things, then this is something that will work for you. So this is a protein powder, vegan, non-GMO ingredients, which makes it easy to digest. It's not gonna mess with your digestive system. So you guys know a lot of times we're doing the milk. It doesn't sit too well with some people. So if you're one of those people, then you don't have to worry about this giving you digestive problems. But it is a powder, and when you mix it into your smoothies, it does give a rich creaminess to them. I don't know if you can kind of see in there without me getting powder all over the floor. Comes to the scoop, a little powder. You put 1 scoop in your drink, and you can either mix it with water, you can mix it with milk. To be honest with you, I'll tell you what I've been doing. I have a Vitamix that I've been using to make my smoothies for quite a while now in the morning. I've become more consistent with it, but I will add a scoop of this protein powder to my smoothie. So the first day when I received this shipment, I said, okay, creamy vanilla protein powder. Had the pleasure of tasting the both of them at the Avon conference, but I said, you know, let's see if I can have a little fun with this. So the first thing I did was, okay, it's vanilla flavored. What are you thinking when it comes to smoothies? Strawberry vanilla, right? So I got some strawberries. I added in this protein powder, a little bit of almond milk, blended it up. I usually add a little bit of kale. I put very little kale because I really just wanted to be a strawberry vanilla type of flavor. It was so good. I was like, this is the best stuff since, I don't know, sliced bread. So I've been using the protein powder. Now let me read to you some of the benefits that I found when I started researching the importance of protein. So here are some of the things that happen if you have a protein deficiency. Some of the things that can happen, or some of the things that are common that come along with protein deficiency. So if you're not getting enough protein in your diet, you can find yourself with a sluggish metabolism, which of course equals trouble losing weight, trouble building muscle mass, low energy and fatigue, poor concentration, moodiness and mood swings, muscle, bone, and joint pain, low immunity, and fluctuations in blood and sugar. So when I was thinking to myself, you know, okay, well, why do I need protein in my diet? Why do I need to get more protein? I took a look at those things and I said, okay, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with any of that. So these protein powders provide the protein that you need. It gives you 21 grams of protein, which is, they usually say, I think about 20 to 31 grams per meal is a great way to start. So by adding 1 scoop to my breakfast, I've got the protein that I need for my breakfast. So I will add a scoop of protein, and I usually take one of these big old blender bottles and just fill it up with smoothie, carry it with me on my way to work, and I have that as my breakfast on the go. I told you, I'm an on the go person. I'm always moving at the speed of light. So I have my breakfast on the go. It is a smoothie, and it has the protein powder. So I put everything in the blender and blend it up. But you can get one of these blender bottles, add the water, add water or add milk or whatever liquid you want, and you can shake it up, and it'll also work that way. It's really, sometimes in the past I've taken protein powders that gave my food like a chalky taste or like that powdery, ashy taste. This doesn't do that. I've also taken protein powders where when you add it and you go to stir it, it clumps and it doesn't like want to come out. Didn't have a problem with this. Also, I found when I've had my shakes, I didn't even realize what was happening. It was actually me just chatting with some of the other Avon representatives about what exactly protein powder does and the benefits. But I was finding, usually in the mornings, I will come in, I'll leave the house. I usually have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee before I leave the house, and then I will get to work and, you know, have my smoothie on the way, but mainly when I get to work at about 8:39. So by 10:30, 11, I'm usually starving and just looking for something to snack on. And I usually end up having a cup of coffee, maybe some cookies or whatever, some type of snack. By 12:30, I'm like, when is lunchtime? Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. So then I'll eat my lunch at 1. By 2:33, again, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. I need a cup of coffee. I need to go have something to snack on. I need to munch on. And then when I get home at night, I'm like, food, dinner, is dinner ready? Can we have something to eat? I might pick up a snack on the way to the train. But I realized that my eating habits were getting out of control. But I didn't, you know, I just thought, you know, that's the way it is. I'm either not eating enough or what I'm eating is not full enough. But I didn't have time again to prepare a huge meal in the morning to have for breakfast. Unless it was one of the days where I was home. So I started to use this protein powder in my breakfast shake. And I started to find that I kept the same system, but 10:30 would pass and I would be fine. 12:30, I would be okay. Rolling into 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, like, oh, wait, I didn't have lunch. I should go eat something. But I didn't have that empty, starving feeling that I had. And I didn't really think about it. I just figured, you know, maybe I was having more smoothie than I used to have. But I was like, it's the same container. It's the same amount. What's happening? Am I just, you know, blending more fruits? Am I putting less water? Am I putting less milk? And I was like, I didn't really change anything. So, you know, what? Maybe my stomach is shrinking and I'm getting used to the same amount of food. And then I was listening to some other representatives talk about the protein powder and I was like, oh, that is it. I've been adding the protein powder to my shakes in the morning. It's changing my cravings. So one of the things, as I mentioned, your protein powder will speed up your metabolism, and it also, which will help you with your trouble to losing weight, and it helps with your energy and fatigue. So usually by 1:30, that 1:30 and 2 o'clock gap, when I'm feeling like I need coffee, it's because I'm tired and I'm looking for that extra energy boost. But when I take a cup of coffee at 1:30, the energy runs out. And as I mentioned with the energy drinks, the caffeine, you have that feeling of crashing. You know, you get that low and you want that high again. My coffee is also contains a lot of sugar, so that, you know, initial sugar rush and then the crash is another something. But with the protein powder, the protein, because it's regulating your metabolism and your sugar, you don't get those crashes. You don't feel, well, for me at least, I wasn't feeling that, oh my gosh, I'm exhausted, I need a cup of coffee, or I am starving, I need something to eat, because my metabolism was becoming more regulated. I just didn't realize what was going on. So that has been my experience with the plant powder, taking it so far. So I am super excited about that. And as I said, the flavors are delicious. It's not chalky. It doesn't give you that, like I always liken it to tree bark, crushed up tree bark, because, you know, a lot of these protein bars, you take them and it tastes like either tree bark or some tree ashes. And I definitely did not get that with the Espira plant power protein. And I don't get the digestive problems that sometimes come with dairy-based protein powders. So I am super excited. I think out of the entire line, the one that I'm most excited about is the plant protein powder. It was the one that I was looking forward to the most, aside from the ones that are supposed to be coming out for the Glow line. But I was actually pleasantly surprised at the results that I was starting to see from this. You know, not having that starving feeling in the midday, and because I'm not eating those snacks, I've been starting to feel better, you know, energy wise, weight wise, just not having to be reaching for the candy bar at 3 p.m. every day. And, you know, being able to get through my day, you know, to 1, 2 o'clock and, you know, not feel like I'm starving, not having had 3 or 4 cups of coffee. You guys know how much I love my coffee. I'll still have a cup, you know, in the afternoon, but more out of nostalgia, more out of habit than, oh my gosh, I just can't do this anymore. So, loving the plant protein powder and also the convenience of these, women's daily essentials. I just never really got all of my vitamins. I know I wasn't getting them all. So knowing that I am getting them now does make me feel a lot better. And it, you know, also makes you feel good energy wise. So, that has been the Espira line. That has been my experience with taking the products, and I will be sure to be sharing the new products that we get because we are supposed to, well, the whole line launches in 2018, so keep an eye out for it. But we will also be receiving more products, so I'll be sure to share them with you and kind of test them out for you. But, you know, everybody's body reacts differently, so I'm just kind of sharing my experience, and I would definitely recommend that you guys try it if you're into vitamins and healthy living, or if you want to get into that stuff. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not the kind of person who has the time to you know, get into this stuff too much, but I like the ease of incorporating these items that I've been using into my diet. It's sort of a no muss no fuss kind of thing. I love the way that Avon has packaged it and made it easy for us to incorporate. For me, that's actually something that's also very important, because if I have to prepare 3 or 4 meals ahead of time and bring snacks and you know, the whole 9 that comes with healthy eating, it's a little harder for me. But to know that if I didn't eat great today, that I still got the core vitamins that I needed, it does make me feel a lot better. And energy wise, mentally and physically, that's also helped, because when your energy is up, you get more done, which is what's important to me. So keep an eye out for Espira coming in 2018. We are literally just a few months away, less than a month away actually, from 2018. So keep an eye out for it. Check out the products once they start posting online, and stay tuned here because I'll be sharing more of the products as they launch, and, you know, helping you to break down all the products that will be in this line. So thank you again for watching, and I will be back soon with more details on Espira. Have a great day, guys. Talk to you soon.